Morning.
Morning, James. What are you doing?
So, we are just about to go across town to film a case study for Radio.co. A good friend of mine who's an entrepreneur, a guy called Amman. He has a company doing really interesting things in the kind of music audio space, and he's actually a Radio.co customer as well. Jesus. And so we're just breaking down these lights. Don't think I've ever broken these lights down before, but yeah, we're going to take them across town and get everything set up for this case study. And then, what I'm going to do is just show you behind the scenes, really. I thought it'd be interesting to kind of see how we create case studies and also why we create them as well. I think they're a really useful tool for any business, actually. So let's get this stuff packed up, and then we'll grab an Uber and we'll get going. Alright, let's hop in. We're going to go for a quick ride across town and we'll get everything set up. We're going to go and see a company called Music for Pets. They're doing really interesting things in sort of audio. They've released songs on Spotify. They also have songs on Apple Music and huge subscriber base. And as part of their service offering, they have got a radio station. And the idea is, it helps your pets relax. So we'll speak to Amman about exactly what he's created and sort of the reasoning behind it. But I thought I'd give you a bit of a background on why we go and film these case studies. And when we kind of go to the extremes of we go all over the place. We've been down to London. We've even been abroad to film case studies, and why case studies are so important, especially if you're running a SaaS business, for a couple of reasons. Firstly, it's great to give publicity and promotion to clients. We love to give something back, especially clients like the guys we're going to meet today who are doing something different or something really interesting. The second reason is it's good to show potential customers that people are actually out there and using your platform or your product. I think that's really crucial. It's good social proof. And thirdly, it's a great way to sort of inspire others to do similar sort of things. Like maybe they've not thought about using our platform to do this kind of thing, and it's just kind of getting everyone's take on how they're using it and how they're doing things differently. So I think case studies are really important. We'll get some footage showing how we kind of set the filming up and that sort of stuff, and also we'll chat to Amman about his business and learn about what he's achieved as an entrepreneur.
Oh, is that? Okay, and then once we've done sort of a little interview bit, and you sit this side, and then just get...
Yeah? Or I reckon, I think that would be quite a nice little backdrop. Having drawn with just the post boxes or something.
Yeah, okay.
Alright, so this is Ben, who's our lead videographer, and Jack, and these guys are setting up for the shoot today. So, Ben, just tell us about how we're setting up and what the structure's going to be like.
Okay, so we're going to have a 2-camera setup, one roaming handheld and one on the tripod. And then we've got 2 video lights, so we're just going to sort of just light the scene.
Yeah.
And this is the sort of area that we're going to go for.
Should be good.
Should be good, yeah.
Cool. So generally when we do these kind of case studies, we set them up in a way where the guest or the person we're interviewing, rather than having them talking to camera, because I suppose for a lot of people who perhaps aren't used to being on video, it can be a little bit daunting. So we always have them sort of talking to someone behind the camera. So a kind of traditional interview style setup, just to kind of put them at ease and make sure it kind of feels natural. So when Amman's sat over there, I'll be off at the side asking questions about what he's using the platform for, how he came across Radio.co and all that kind of thing. So I thought what would be good is if we could just to begin with, just me and you just sit down casually while these guys get set up and just talk about your sort of journey as an entrepreneur.
Yeah,
is that all right?
That sounds cool.
And then we'll do the Radio.co thing, which will be more sort of set up. So just tell me, in a nutshell, firstly, what is Music for Pets, and then also how did you start it? Because it's kind of quite a weird, not weird, but it's quite kind of cool specialist industry to be.
I think it was just like an idea that I kind of came across, like music therapy for pets, and like my music producer in El Salvador kind of had a problem with like his cat and dog getting noise anxiety, but from like violence and stuff like that in his neighborhood. And then we put the two together. I had the research, he had the music, and then we just started kind of iterating from there.
Yeah. Well, what prompted you initially to go into business? Why did you not go and work for someone else? Why did you want to start a company?
I couldn't get a job, man. It was like 2010.
Really?
No one would employ me.
They say that about a lot of entrepreneurs, that they are unemployable.
Exactly, yeah. So that was it, and I thought, you know what, let me give this a go. You know, at the end, the worst comes to worst, I'll lose £1,000.
This wasn't your first business though, was it? You had...
It was like an iteration of, it was still in the music space, but it was just like, this was my first, like, I guess, proper business.
I think that's the thing, like, it's important. Every entrepreneur you have to iterate sometimes, you know, like, sometimes you try an idea, it doesn't always work, and you've just got to give it another go.
Yeah, definitely.
So what's next for you? I hear you're going to New York tomorrow.
For like 2 months.
Yeah.
So from there, like, we're just focused on building partnerships with pet brands. And just getting more press coverage. Like this year, we've had incredible press coverage. More of the same, really. Like, just to double the business.
Cool.
And just enjoy it as we go along.
All right. Yeah. Well, thanks for the little chat. I think the curtain call is upon us, so we need to get shooting the video. The real video, not this video.
It's just a simple process.
Right, that's it.
Cool. Thank you very much.
Easy peasy.
Easy peasy.
Yeah. All right, Amman. Thanks very much for having us today. Good to see you, man.
Awesome.
Yeah. Good luck in New York.
Yeah, thank you. Appreciate it. Thanks for coming in.
So that went pretty well. We're just heading back to the office now. Amman is a really creative and interesting bloke. He's got a great business, and I hope that case study is going to turn out really well. The next step is obviously to get it edited up. So let's follow these guys. We'll head back to the office, and what I'll do is I'll just put together a little presentation to show you exactly how we crafted this case study. All right, so I hope you enjoyed the behind the scenes look there at filming a case study for my company Radio.co. Case studies are an absolutely fantastic way to really give social proof of a product. It doesn't really matter what you're selling. It doesn't matter if it's a software product like we have or even something physical. Showing the product actually in use and showing its application can be tremendously valuable for both new and existing clients, which is why we love to make case study videos. So here's a few little notes to finish up that video. Firstly, make sure you reach out to clients who are doing interesting things with your product. I can't stress that enough. Yes, we have lots and lots of radio stations using the Radio.co platform. But you saw in that video, Music for Pets are doing something different with the platform. They're integrating it into an existing subscription service. So immediately there, you can see outside the box. You can think, oh, wow, it can be used for all sorts of different things. It doesn't have to just be the obvious radio station scenario. Prep the person that you want to interview in advance. It does help if you sort of give them a bit of a brief as to what you're actually coming to film and, what really you want them to say in the video. Think about how the video may inspire others and also try and keep the focus on their company. It's good for them to sort of relate what they're doing back to your software, but ultimately you want to shed a bit of a spotlight on them as well and, provide some very useful promotion for their business. So on the day of the shoot, make sure you're prepared, get there on time, set up, be polite to all of their staff, and bear in mind they're trying to run a business as well. You're going into their workplace, so you need to be respectful of that and try and cause as least disruption as you can. I always think it's good, though, to try and capture their culture. You know, if they bundle you away into some sort of meeting room and you don't really get any shots of their office environment, you know, I don't think it represents their company in a true light. So try and be, as honest as you can with the client. Say, look, what we want to do is we want to capture sort of a normal day in the running of your business. So there's a few tips to produce a cool case study for your product or service. Hope you enjoy this little video, this little behind the scenes look. We do stuff like this every single day. It's really just another day in the office for us, so it's pretty exciting, but good fun to film these case studies. Thanks very much for watching. If you want to find out more about me, you can visit my website, Create.co. I'm an entrepreneur. I own 2 different businesses, Podcast.co and Radio.co. Both are doing really interesting things in the broadcasting and audience growing spaces. So go check out Create.co. That's my personal website. I also have a mailing list where I share with you lots of business tactics and growth tips just like this one. Thanks for listening to this presentation, and I hope you have a great day. Take it easy.